let me show you how to use Hero's formula to find the area of a triangle. Now the proof for Hero's formula is fairly long and really boring, so I'm not going to bother you with that. Instead, here it is. In order to find the area of a triangle, we take the square root of s times s minus a times s minus b times s minus c, where a, b, and c are the three sides of the triangle. And s is what we call the semi-perimeter. That's where you add up all the sides and then cut it in half. This formula allows us to find that area only based on side lengths in all kinds of triangles, whether they're right triangles or not. See, if we have a right triangle, like the old 3, 4, 5 triangle, we can find this area using that basic geometric formula that we learned a long time ago. 1/2 base times height. Because it's a right triangle, we know the base is 3 and the height is 4. So half of 12 is going to be 6. But how do we find this exact same area using Hero's formula? Well, first, we have to identify what the semi-perimeter is. Remember, that's adding all the sides together and then dividing by 2, which just so happens to be 6. Now that's not the area, of course, that's just half of the perimeter. In order to find the area, we have to take the square root of that 6 and then 3 other factors. The first one being 6 minus a, then 6 minus b, and finally 6 minus c. So we're left with 6 times 3 times 2 times 1. Well, 1 times 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 6 is 36, and the square root of 36 also 6. Obviously, for a right triangle, this is a much more complicated way to find that area. However, as soon as we're dealing with a triangle that isn't a right triangle, it becomes a lot more difficult to not use Hero's formula in order to find that area. Because first you would have to figure out what the height is, which is going to involve some trigonometry that you can handle, but let's use Hero's formula to solve it instead. Remember, first we have to find out what the semi-perimeter is. So we add together all the sides and divide it by 2. 18 divided by 2 is 9. Now, to find the area, we're going to take that 9 and then the difference in each side. So 9 minus 4, 9 minus 6, and 9 minus 8. Leaves us with 9 times 5 times 3 times 1, which is 45. Of course, we can simplify that to 3 square root of 15, or the decimal approximation of 11.618. But that's how you use Hero's formula to find the area of a triangle.